My name is Robert Creasy, and I'm the fire chief for the city of Richmond, Virginia, and I'd like to welcome you to Fire Station 17 here in South Richmond, our newest fire station and one we're very proud of. What we look for is attitude, is the personality type of someone who is interested in helping others, helping to serve the community. As one of my colleagues put it best, hire the heart and teach the hands. And the way I put it is I want us to find good people out there in the community and teach them to be great firefighters. This part of the station, we refer to this as the apparatus floor or the apparatus bay. Think of this as a house with kitchen and bathrooms and bedrooms, and it's built with a really big garage for really big fire trucks. The rest of the station is just very typical of any office building or home. The area here we call the watch desk. A lot of this terminology is military, and so a lot of the same techniques that work in battle on the battlefield work when you're battling a fire. And then in the back of the station we have our living room we call the day room, and it's adjacent to the dining area and the kitchen. And this, just like your home, this is where the firefighters spend most of their time when they're not actively doing the tasks associated with the workday.
Well, each morning we sit down at the table at about 8 o'clock and we discuss who's sitting where, riding location. Where they actually sit on the fire truck has a lot to do with what they'll perform that particular day. Firefighter Cox will be on the nozzle once again today, see if we can produce some results there. And Firefighter Asima, unfortunately, on the hydrant for the day. So, as normal, we'll attempt to get out there today and do some training, see if we can pull a line or two, stop by a building and do some pre-planning for the crew and just make sure that we're on the up and up, make sure the stuff's checked out, got all your gear, and we will continue to work to our top effectiveness and efficiency like we do every day.
I imagine that we were shouting. It's very calm.
The shouting occurs when we don't do things that we should have done right the first time. That's when the shouting occurs.
When the bell rings, we open the doors and we get on the trucks and we respond. The expectation is that we can clear the doors of the station in 60 seconds or less, 90% of the time for EMS calls, and 80 seconds, 90% of the time for fire calls, and you're allowed that extra 20 seconds to get dressed, to put on your firefighting gear. When your lives hang in the balance, seconds count, and we need to be there.
All right, so what do we got?
I feel that I'm doing a great service to the community. I think that I get a lot of blessings for doing good by people, doing right by people, and helping people. And if I can be there for somebody at their worst day, you know, the worst day that you have to call 911 for somebody else to come help you with your problem, and if I can be there for that person, that's what matters to me. My name is Asima. I am a firefighter for the city of Richmond. I am a mother, I am Muslim, and I'm an American. I was actually raised Catholic, and I studied Islam when I was in high school and found that it coincided with my beliefs and ended up reverting in high school. And it was amazing because, you know, I hear horror stories about, you know, families who aren't supportive. But my mother, who is a single mom, she saw how it changed me. She saw how it changed my life and how it changed my attitude for the better. And she was so supportive. She went out, she bought me some scarves, and she would buy me books, and she would take me to the masjid to meet other Muslims, and the rest is history. I was a rebellious teenager. I was bad. I was, you know, I was a tomboy. So I was always, you know, I did tomboy things. The things that the guys did, I wanted to do, you know, and I boxed for 6 years. I was a state champion boxer. Did things that I probably drove my mother crazy. So I have a 8-year-old son named Royal, and my daughter, her name is Elisa. She is 4 years old. It's not easy being a single parent firefighter. We work 24-hour shifts, so I'm away 1/3 of their life. But they are so understanding, and they love the fact that I'm a firefighter. They both want to be firefighters when they grow up.
Yeah, good work taking the hiding. Did good. Everything went as planned. So I thought y'all did a good job.
My religion's not an issue at work. My coworkers, you know, people have their questions. People were very unsure about me before coming in. They didn't understand it, but after working with me, most of them, I think they're okay with me being here. I haven't really came across anywhere where my religion hinders me as a firefighter, other than, you know, the food restrictions. So, and they're fine with that. Actually, mine is the least of food restrictions, apparently. It's just you and I. Yeah. He doesn't eat onions or beef, and they know I don't eat pork, so. You know, we sit down, we eat together. We eat together as a family. We laugh, we joke. I mean, we are here literally for 1/3 of our lives together.
Please watch over our families while we are away. Thank you. Amen.
Bismillah.
I certainly have created a very clear expectation in the organization that we're going to treat each other like the brothers and sisters we say we are, and if we're going to call ourselves a family, which we do in the fire service and in this department, then we darn well better act like it. And I think that we helped create that culture. We learned the hard way over the many years, and certainly the women who came before Asima and the others who just graduated from the most recent academy, their path has been made easier by the hard work of the pioneers.
One of the first people in the fire department that I met during my interview process was Captain Robin McCarter. And I came to her and I said, "Captain McCarter, I am Muslim." She says, "I know." I said, "But I want to wear my scarf." She said, "Well, we've had he Muslims, never have had a she Muslim, but if you want to wear your scarf, tell me about it. What do you plan to do? If there's a fire." I said, "Well, if there's a fire, I will take it off, I will put on my Nomex hood, and I'll still look the same." She said, "Well, then that's what you're going to do."
Kay is our first, a Muslim female within the department. I talk to and see and interview quite a few different diversities, cultures, nationalities who want to be a part of our department. And Kay was just different, somebody that I hadn't seen or talked to in such a long time.
I got hired in July of 2013. That was my first day in the academy. And might I add, when I applied, 3,700 people applied for this one job that 21 of us got hired and 17 of us graduated. So statistically, I mean, it's just been a blessing that I'm even here in the first place. And my first day in the academy was July of 2013, and they had just rolled out new rules and regulations for the city, for the department. And in there was a religious headwear policy that stated, and it was to protect me so that no one could say that she can't wear that. You know, they made sure that I was allowed to wear my hijab on duty. And it just, to work for a department that cared that much to include that, you know, to protect me, and it was just, you know, I was so grateful, you know, because they didn't have to do that.
I simply want to find all the good people, all the best people that we can find, regardless of where they come from or what they look like, and just teach them to be great firefighters and let them help the community.